Hello once again. I'm Tommy Underhill, the Autism and ADHD coach at Littleton Couples Counseling, and today I would like to talk about our part 2 of Sex on the Autism Spectrum. Let's talk about communication. First, jumping in to conversations about autism's sensory sensitivities and sex. A commonly held stereotype about autism is that people with autism don't like to be touched. While this might be true for some people, not everyone with adult autism is touch adverse. More than not wanting to be touched, most people with autism prefer to be touched in specific ways and places, as well as not touched in certain ways or places, just like normal people. Autism or not, the best and healthiest way to find out what anyone likes or dislikes, especially about sex, is through communication, discussion, exploration, and experimentation around sights, sound, tastes, smells, and touches. It gives both of you a chance to have that statement of I like and I don't like, without having to yuck on someone else's yum or yum on someone else's yuck. Looking at communication and intimacy, those two go hand in hand. Let me say that one more time. Communication and sex go hand in hand. Just as there is no one way to enjoy sex, there is no right or wrong way to engage in sex and sexuality. Intimacy is so much more than sex. It leads to feelings of closeness and fosters trust. When people communicate their needs, wants, and desires, trust and intimacy increase. Communication can take more forms than talking, and only talking, such as guided touch, touch me here, touch me this way, where one person places their partner's hands or other body parts where they want to be touched and they demonstrate how they want to be touched. A lack of intimacy and empathy can lead to a person feeling lonely, unseen, unheard, unwanted, uncared for. A lot of uns. Some people may even feel taken for granted. A person with adult autism may find these tips beneficial for communication around sex and sexuality. Decide on a safe word, sound, or gesture that indicates stop, and stick with it. If you need to change it, you can. When someone says stop, stop. Decide on a yes, no, or maybe list before engaging in physical activity. Be willing to discuss what you like and don't like as you learn more about yourself and your partner. Contemplate talking about your fantasies. Consent for all persons involved is paramount, and that consent can be revoked at any time. Keep a notepad near the bed to write notes that you can point to if needed. If you're overwhelmed, because sex and sexual feelings can be overwhelming, you now have a way that you can express non-verbally if needed. People with autism may find it hard to communicate when they're overwhelmed and may shut down or retreat from the situation. This can lead to feelings of anxiety, frustration, or discomfort on both sides. We often ask our couples if their partner knows the information they just shared in a session. And so often they will say one of several things. I don't think so. They must. I'm sure they know. Or I don't think they do. We then ask them to share these sentiments directly with their partner, to turn to them and have that conversation right there. And like chocolate melting in your hand, the couple melts and softens. Trust and intimacy grow, and they can grow, and they usually do grow. They begin to see each other in ways that they hadn't viewed their partner before. And perhaps this simple question and answer allows each of us to be heard and seen. Chris says, I feel a sense of safety when I know my partner sees and hears me. It sort of makes me fall for him over and over again. Open and honest communication helps you build the closeness and can improve more than just your sex life. Join us next week to look at characteristics of a healthy relationship in the next installment of Sex on the Autism Spectrum. Until then, have a good one.